is Sunday, December the 2nd, second day of Vlogmas, and I am here in my kitchen. I have been up for a while doing some house cleaning, sweeping, and I need to mop, but I'm sweeping the floors, getting my recycling together. I take my recycling to work because we don't have a recycling pickup. Well, we do have a recycling facility, but you have to take it there, and it's beside the dog pound, and I can't go there. I can't go there. Luckily, the local rescue does a really good job of getting all the dogs out of our little local dog pound, but I can't go over there. So I take my recycling to work. So I don't do coffee. I do Diet Coke in the mornings to get myself going. I've stopped. I've been sweeping and did a little bit of dishwashing, and I've got to clean the stove and the countertops. I also need to clean out my refrigerator, but that may or may not happen today. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Today's agenda is not going to be nearly as exciting as yesterday's, I hope. It's just going to be here at the farm. It is cold or coolish, airish, as my grandpa would say outside. It's very windy. And it's in the low 40s right now, but it's beautiful and sunny. It's supposed to get up into the 50s today, but the temperature is going to drop back into the 20s for our lows. So one of the major things I need to get accomplished today is make sure that the rabbits and the chickens and the turkeys all have warm straw for their bedding to burrow down in when the temperature gets cold, and all have wind breaks to keep the wind off of them. So that's going to be the number one thing I do. I need to clean the rabbit cages out. Also, ears, don't. Need to clean out the rabbit cages also today. It's that time of week. And then this afternoon, when the wind lays, I hope, or it warms up a bit, I'm going to go out and do some more pasture mowing. And then we'll kind of go from there. So, yeah, we'll just see what today brings. So, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Are you trying to decide if you will fit in there? Or are you just thinking about stealing my yarn? Okay, I think she's fully committing to going in this bag. Silly outfits. Now she looks so sweet and innocent laying there asleep. Silly kitties. Good morning, Willie. Good morning. Oh, good kitty. You're a loud purr box. You have a loud purr box. Oh, kitty, kitty. You ready to go inside? All right, good girl. Okay, well, the house is as clean as it's going to get, and cleanest it's been in quite a while. And it is chore time, so I've got my coveralls on, and I am blowing up my Halloween inflatables here so that they can dry out, so that I can pack them up. It's nice and breezy today, so they ought to dry out fairly quickly, and I can get those packed up and get my Christmas ones out. So let's see, on the agenda is I need to put straw in the chickens and the rabbits and the turkeys, with the turkeys, so they can have something warm to snuggle down in. And then, as usual, feeding and watering, and going to put out a little bit more hay for the cows. I had forgotten that some people that were going to come look at tearing down the rest of this old house for the materials in it were planning on coming today, so we'll see if they come. They had some other things going on, so they may or may not make it, but we're going to get the outside chores done and then get back to making stuff. These are my turkeys. This is Fred. Lucy is the white one, and Ethel. Fred's the big one. Fred and Ethel are Narragansets, and Lucy is a Holland White. Right now I've got him in this portable pen that I move around until I get my coop fixed, and then everybody gets to go in the big coop pen area. So right now they're looking at what the geese have got to eat, because they think somehow it's better than what they've got. So I got their cages cleaned out, got fresh food and water in this section, and so I'm going to take this straw around to these guys and put it in there. Now it's time for one of the more necessary but tedious chores I do in the winter, draining the water hose. After I get through using the water, I got two long heavy-duty hoses that I run to my chickens and to my horse pasture and so on, and anytime it's going to get steadily below freezing at night, I drain them out when I'm done with them. That way they don't crack. It may not break them right away, but over time it will cause them to crack and leak. So draining the water hose, big fun. Well, everybody's fed and I got the cages cleaned out. I'm waiting on the tractor to charge. So and I feed, not only do I feed the livestock, I like to feed the birds here. So I've got several bird feeders up around the yard, and I like to put out feed for the birds, although I'm sure they get a fair bit from the feed that gets spilled on the ground. I like for them to have some that's not on the ground so as to make them not so easy prey for the barn cats. So I've got several feeders. I've got to get some suet blocks, but I've got several different types of feeders because I like to feed the birds. I enjoy that. My mom and I always enjoyed doing that together, so it kind of reminds me of her too, I think. But I think it's important to help the wildlife. I wish I had a nickel for every mile of this stuff I had picked up in my lifetime. I would be a wealthy woman. At least now it's this net, but I don't know if that's better or worse. You can't use the net to fix fence with. Anyway, the cows are out getting their hay and rolled out. So that's good. Everybody's good so far. Okay, that's good news. So I'm back in the house after feeding. I had the people come and look at the old house, and they decided there was some useful materials in it. I'm working on my crocheted block here for a minute while I just take a breather. I have a lot of supervision here, as you can see. And Willie, of course, hears me talking and wants in on what's going on. I'm catching up on some Vlogmas videos. I'm watching Vanessa's right now. I think I'm going to finish this row and actually go take my shower before I start making dinner. Hi, Simon. Start making dinner and just spend the rest of the evening inside working on projects. So don't think I'm going to get much sewing done. I've kind of wore myself out today. And I don't like to sew when I'm tired, but I think the cats may have the right idea. Naps are always good. Anyway, all right, I'll check back in. Tammy was checking out my little Christmas tree I put up here. This is actually a Christmas tree that I bought back when I was a sophomore in college to go in my dorm room, and I have toted it around with me ever since. I decided I wanted to put up a little Christmas this year, even if I wasn't doing very much. So here is my Christmas tree. I will do more next year. You get to see more then. I'm going to get the house in order this year, and then next year we'll come back strong with big Christmas trees. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day for Vlogmas day number 2 here. I'm just going to make some supper and then work on my marine life block that Luna is using as a bed right now. I'm going to probably put a couple more rounds on my peace cowl as well. And then that's pretty much going to be it for this evening. So I'm going to close it out here for today. I hope you have all had a wonderful day. And I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas. I've appreciated all the really good feedback I've gotten so far. So I hope you continue to enjoy it. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. So peace out till then, y'all. Bye.